Connor McDonald, the captain of the Utah Grizzlies. Yeah, you got to whip that around and tilt it up a little bit. We're doing microphone 101.
Check.
There he is.
There it is.
Mac, how's life treating you?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah?
The grind continues.
The grind continues. So you are now a business owner, apparently. What were you thinking?
So, yeah, I just thought I could do a little more with my summers, and I decided to do a little private lesson hockey development type thing, and it kind of took off. So got some stuff scheduled for the summer coming around the corner, and just going to continue to do it. It's pretty fun, and stay on the ice a good amount too. So
I think the interesting thing about that is that you don't have to do any of that. And but the reason that I asked you to come in today is because I think hockey is a community sport.
Big time.
And I think that kind of thing, I would imagine, and correct me if I'm wrong, I would imagine somebody did something for you when you were younger. Somebody had to have influenced you. And I would imagine you thought about that when you made this decision.
So yeah, one of my good buddies started way before me, and kind of just ran it by me, and he's like, yeah, I'm doing some lessons in the summer, and he's like, it's a good way just to stay on the ice. And so I thought, might as well try it out myself. I went to school with a buddy, and his mom owns the rink back at home. So it was pretty convenient as far as ice time goes. And we just kind of trial and error and started last summer, and it's been going good so far.
What impact? Hockey hurts, dude. Like and I know you and I have talked about this before, but I think hockey's absolutely one of the most physically demanding sports.
Yeah.
And we've seen you, even this year, we've seen you limp around with this or that, and you're a defenseman.
Yeah.
So that's a very physical position. Like, why do you still do it? Like, what is it that you love about hockey?
I just think you're just kind of like molded into it. You're a kid. Hockey season's 8 months around. Your summers are off and training, and you just kind of get back in a loop. Strap in for 8 months, get a little break, strap back in.
Yeah.
A little break, strap back in. So, no, but yeah, I obviously love it. I'm 27 now and still doing it. So
you say that like you're old.
Feels like I'm old sometimes after some of these games.
Yeah, well, but I just wonder, how do you keep going? Because at this level, it is difficult to win.
Yeah.
You don't travel in luxury. You're going to play Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Last weekend you were in Allen.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about in a minute. Thank you. But last weekend you guys were in Allen, and it's always on.
Yeah.
And you guys get days off. Don't get me wrong, but this is not an easy existence. This is not the NHL. This is like, how difficult is your life in the ECHL?
Don't get me wrong, it's a pleasure. I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else. But yeah, we don't have the most luxury travel schedule, I guess. We fly, which is nice. But then again, you're getting your own meals. Obviously, we get some help from the team with meals and meal prep and all that. But yeah, I think just being around the guys know what it's like. They know it's an 8th month span where you guys are just kind of going to war with each other. And by doing so, I think when everyone's on the same page, it kind of, everyone's like, oh, it sucks, but it's good. Like, let's just keep doing it together.
But it's the guys, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the card games. It's the, what is the distraction? Is it Uno? Are you guys watching The Bachelor together?
No, we're not watching too much TV. A lot of cards. Play a little poker every now and then.
Are you any good at it?
Play some schnarps. I'm decent. Won a couple times. Lost a bunch. I'm kidding. But yeah, it's just I think just being around each other and just kind of keeping everyone company and enjoying your time with one another, because that doesn't last long,
No, it does not.
Could be over tomorrow, and just gotta take it day by day and keep pushing. Winning hurts, and we've been talking about that in the room a lot. And when you come out of a game and you're not hurting, you're not achy, you're not sore, it's like, well, I mean,
what happened?
Do we do our job, And so yeah, we've kind of just been preaching that a little bit. Winning does hurt; it sucks, but at the end of the day, there's nothing like being sore and being happy with one another. So it's good.
Take me back to the golf tournament. Take me back to training camp.
Okay.
How different are you and how different is this team
Oh man,
from October to now almost April?
I think our core group of guys have kind of stayed the same. Obviously, we got some different puzzle pieces to this. We've had some good ads though along the way, and as you can see, the last little span here, we've been pretty hot, and just need to kind of continue that. And I think when everyone's on the same page and clicking the right way, we're a handful. So
you guys are a difficult team to play against, and I think one of the interesting things was there a switch. Because this season certainly did not start the way last season ended. Like, I mean, you guys had an expectation, and it did not start out. So was there a moment? Was there a meeting? Was there, like, how did you guys turn this around? Because I agree with you. I think you've played remarkably better over the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, I think, I mean, everyone goes through their growing pains, I think. And, you know, it's a 72-game season. There's going to be a good span where everyone's going to be like, holy crap, we're not very good right now. But no, I mean, it comes to a point in time where you're like, holy, this isn't fun. It's not very enjoyable. Let's like really turn this around. So,
does somebody say something to you? Because you're the captain of the team.
Yeah, I mean, we have a bunch of leaders in there. I mean, everyone's input means something, I think. And I think when guys say things and know that it's coming from a good spot, I think they really listen and soak that in and be like, all right, let's just buckle down on a few things, whether it's our D zone, neutral, I mean, whatever, so forth.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I said, 72-game season. It's not going to be perfect. We've had some big up and downs, but it's all about when you get hot. So
you know what the crazy thing is? I saw a video the other day on Instagram that reminded me of you guys because you guys, I think, to be at your best, I am not a hockey analyst. You tell me if I'm wrong. You guys have to play at pace, not up and down the ice, everything.
Yeah.
So I saw a video the other day where they were talking about the fundamental of getting from the dot to the board on the breakout. And I was watching the last home series against Allen, and you guys just had a quicker rhythm. You had a quicker beat to it.
Yeah.
And it feels like you guys, I asked about hitting that switch because it feels like you guys are doing those little things. Maybe it's just the way you come out from behind the net, or maybe it's just that first extension pass or stretch pass. Like, do you feel like you guys are playing at a better pace?
I think we are. I think we're a pretty fast team. I think when we go over our keys and our objectives, it's move the puck to our forwards. Forwards get going. Let's use our speed. So yeah, I think when it comes to stuff like that, there's obviously some teams in this league that aren't the best skaters, and I think with us having speed, that's one of our big strengths.
But are you big enough? Because one of the things that, like, talking about Dakota Raby, one of my favorite guys in your room.
Yeah.
Dakota's taken a couple of shots this year.
Yeah.
That little boarding incident the other night.
Yeah.
But you look at what happened that headhunting situation along the board there. Like, it just feels like you guys see a lot of that.
Yeah.
So you're fast, but are you big enough?
I mean, doesn't matter how big you are, I guess. I mean, I'm not the biggest guy. I know there's some other smaller guys on our team, but are solid and can throw the body. So, some of these other teams might have some guys that are 6'2", 6'3 plus, whatever, but I'd rather take some speed over some size. So, I'm happy with where we're at, and I think we're getting hot at the right time. You
know, the other thing that stands out to me is that you have a coach that is an excellent hockey player.
Awesome.
He had a very good career, right?
Yeah.
And probably would be one of your top 6 forwards right now if he was still playing.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is you guys had such a year last year. Have you seen him change? Because you can't help when you struggle, and Ryan Kanasowicz, your head coach, is an intense guy. That flame runs hot, I feel like, all the time.
Just a competitor.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Big time.
So what have you seen from him? Like, how has he changed? How has he evolved?
So the first time I had talked to him was when I was in camp with the Eagles and going through all that. And he's like, hey, good luck at camp. If you come down, like, just want to introduce myself. And ever since then, we've just kind of clicked, like I've said, in the beginning of the year. Like, I haven't seen much change, though. I think he was pretty laid back. He really gets what we're going through, especially last year. We had some really good guys come through here. We had a really good lineup, conference final, whatnot. And I think with so many guys returning, obviously that's a big, like, well, hey, these guys should do it again. And a couple of those pieces are gone, but I haven't seen him change. He's the same laid-back guy. Like, if you do your job and work your bag off, you'll get what's deserved, and that goes for everyone. I mean, me too as well. If someone's not showing up, he'll be sure to.
But as a captain of the team, you have to do everything right. You have to do everything better. You have to. I mean,
try to at least.
That C doesn't mean captain; it means correct. Right. I mean, you have to do everything right.
I think by having that too is just kind of the relationship we have too. When guys need like a rest, or we need a day off, or hey, like this is what's going on in the room. This is the feel. Like I kind of maybe I'm that middleman, but. No, Snatch is great. He handles our group very well.
How did the group handle the Stanley Cup, which was here last weekend, or 2 weekends ago? Because I didn't see you exactly running over to give that thing a bear hug.
Yeah, you never know.
In fact, I don't believe I saw you in the room with the Stanley Cup.
You never know. No, I saw it back. Wow, man, it was in Columbus when I was like, I don't know, 8 or so.
So that
2
was
years ago? That was the last time I've seen it. But yeah, I mean, I know what it looks like. I just stay away from it. Maybe one day I can.
Why?
Touch it.
It is so funny to me. I saw some of your teammates. So the Stanley Cup, for those of you who don't know, was here at Maverick Center. It was on a table in the locker room.
Yeah.
And I saw a guy walk in the door, see the cup, turn around and walked out. Like, what is it?
Just that trophy's in the wrong league, but no, it's just a really special. I mean, it's the greatest trophy you could win in sports.
Yes, it is.
So, to see it in person, I didn't touch it, but to see it in person, it's cool. It's good to see. I mean, those guys. I mean, that hurts to win that thing. So.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And
what you have to do just to compete for that. I think it is the most difficult trophy to win.
Yeah.
What would that? I couldn't even imagine. Just seeing the Blackhawks as a huge Blackhawk fan, seeing those 3 teams on that cup and looking at those names and understanding, like I'm a guy that got emotional when we traded Patrick Kane in New York. Like it just was. It was one of those things. Like seeing those things on the cup. Like, what was your hockey fandom as a kid? Like what when you think back to hockey as a 10-year-old, a 15-year-old, like what memories do you have as a kid?
Yeah, I am a big Columbus Blue Jacket fan. I grew up in Columbus, watched those guys growing up.
So you don't have any memories?
No, it's good. That was good. No,
Sorry,
no, it's good. I mean, yeah, it's everyone's dream. You watch those games and you're like, oh my God, like biggest stage in front of all those people, like greatest trophy. And it happens once a year. And kudos to those guys. We were giving Trent Miner a little hard time, saying it was his day with the cup the other day. So
yeah.
But no, we totally acknowledge that it was there, and never know. Maybe one of us could get our name on it one day.
Do you know how much as a Blackhawk fan I hated Rick Nash? Oh my God,
probably a lot.
He was a monster. But I think hockey is an imagination sport. Do you still? I mean, do you still have hockey dreams?
Yeah, I have hockey dreams. I think. I mean, I'm living my dream right now. I think I always wanted to be a pro hockey player growing up, and I got to fulfill that. And the older I get, I have some other dreams that I want to conquer too. And
are you old?
Getting there.
Stop. You're 27.
27. There's some young guys in this league, but no. I mean, I still feel fast. I still feel young. I'm still enjoying it. So
yeah, I mean, I think it's really interesting. The age conversation, as taboo as it is, and I totally get that. The age conversation in hockey is very different than the age conversation in baseball.
Yeah, correct.
It's very different, and I don't know. Is it that hockey players age more quickly? Because I don't know that that's the case, but I also think it goes back to how physical the game is.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's based on how physical your game is, and I mean, we're watching golf right now. These guys are swinging a club for a living and taking it pretty easy on the body, which is another good dream to have, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, I know it's definitely takes some wear on your body over the years, especially being a pro. There's some big boys out there that play some really physical hockey, and to match that 72 times a year can be tough. So, but I don't think we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't enjoy it. So.
Yeah. Any irony in Cincinnati being in town?
Yeah, Columbus and Cincinnati. What is it? It's like an hour.
Yeah.
Hour or so away. No, I had some buddies playing here a couple years ago. got a guy that played at school that's on this team. So
That's fun.
yeah, it's cool. It's close to home, but I love Salt Lake City. So
Yeah. What do you like living here? Like, what's your?
yeah, I love living here. It's this is my second year now, and I brought my girlfriend and my dog this year.
Oh, that's commitment.
Yeah, big commitment, and yeah, we've been having a good time, just hanging out. New city, I guess. So.
Who's higher maintenance, the dog or the girlfriend?
Oh man, the dog. The dog is something else. That dog's a whole other breed.
But your dog skates though.
Yeah,
Your dog is a hockey player.
yeah, he likes to get out there when we have practice. Afterwards, he'll come out and chase the puck around.
It's fun to watch you play with your dog.
Oh, yeah.
Admittedly, you're in the Grizzlies dog calendar this year.
He's my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely my new best bud.
So how are things with the girlfriend?
She's good. She's good.
Where'd you guys meet? Like
Met at school.
in school was
Bowling Green.
okay. Ooh,
I was,
okay.
let's see, junior. I think it's been 6 or 7 years now we've known each other. So yeah, just enjoy each other at school, and she's from Cleveland, so it's only an hour and so up the road from Columbus. It's still close.
Isn't there a stigma around Cleveland? You're a Columbus guy, like Cleveland's okay.
It is. It's a good. I was there last summer, so I got
Nice.
a good little feel for that. And great town, great city, good people. Just kind of going with the flow, I guess. Wherever I'm told to go.
You're on the clock. When you getting married?
Oh boy.
I say as the dad of the 30-year-old who's
Yeah.
single.
Yeah.
There
Who's
you go.
single.
Uh-huh.
Hey, well, it's all about timing. We'll find
It's all
it.
about timing.
It's
That's
all
right.
about timing.
Phenomenal. All right, before we let you get out of here, because I know you have meetings and stuff. What's going on with Alan? One, I hate Alan. I hate watching them skate. I hate watching them practice. I just don't like. They just have. They're that team this year. Usually it's Idaho. Usually it's personal with Idaho. Why is it so personal with Alan?
Yeah, I think we've gone back and forth this year. They came in here and kind of gave it to us, and in the beginning of the year, we kind of took it to them. And but no, I mean, they're a competitive hockey team. We're a bunch of men that like to compete, and sometimes it comes out in the worst of ways sometimes, but that's just the way of the game.
Yeah.
So we love that and continue to
I
fight on and keep going.
They enjoy their liberties.
Yeah.
They enjoy their liberties because there's not many teams in this league that you guys are close with. I think you won't say it, but I think you're better than Kansas City. I think you're better than most teams that we see.
Yeah.
Allen is that team who they're not better than. It's very clear they're not a better hockey club than you guys are, but they just have that ability. Nobody comes in here and takes all the points.
Right. Yeah, that was a tough weekend. Like I said, this league season's long, and you go through some injuries and stuff, guys out of the lineup and stuff. But yeah, they seem to be kind of a good little rival this year, and maybe we'll see them in playoffs here coming up.
All right, what are you watching on TV right now?
I watched that. What is it? This Is Us? Is that
Really?
Is that
Yes.
right? This is
Yeah.
Us?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was watching that.
Mayor
Not
of
done with it.
Kingstown.
Yeah.
Have you seen Mayor of
I have
Kingstown?
not. I have not. I'll put that on my list.
Mayor of Kingstown. Is
I got a list going. Just so much. Everyone's watching everything on the team, and
Yeah.
you get a little input from everyone. Like, all right, I'll put it on my list.
So who picks the TV shows? You or your girlfriend?
We switch. Yeah.
You do.
We don't watch like every night it's on the same show. We'll maybe watch like a movie.
What's the girl show?
show.
What's the girl show you're forced to watch?
What does she watch?
You
What?
can't think of one?
I mean, there's a couple. Like she's actually an amazing cook, so we've actually been watching some cooking shows.
Okay.
We like Chef Ramsay.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. Has a
Yes.
good attitude.
Fucking right.
Has
I
some
love that
grit.
guy. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, we'll throw that on. And
Yeah.
like
I
I
like
said, we
that.
just kind of rotate movie, show.
What does she cook for you?
Oh, anything.
What is her number one? The best thing she makes?
You guys will like this one. It's called Marry Me Chicken.
Oh, God.
And it's this like pasta chicken dish, and
Bomb.
I can really go to work on that. It's
Really?
some good stuff.
So are you a pasta guy then?
Yeah,
You are a pasta
love
guy.
pasta.
Is it mustacholi or penne?
I'd rather go with penne.
Thank you. I appreciate He refuses. He refuses. Pizza or burgers?
Pizza,
Pizza all day. What? Red sauce or barbecue sauce on your pizza?
red sauce,
Sausage or pepperoni?
pepperoni.
Ah, fuck.
Is a hot
With-
dog a sandwich?
with pepperoni pizza with ranch.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
okay, there we
See,
go.
because you were almost out of here on a rail with this pepperoni red sauce
Yeah,
stuff. Because
no.
it's barbecue and sausage. There's no doubt about that.
I mean,
But
I'll have a piece of sausage, but I mean, there's some like dipping your pizza in ranch.
what else do you put ranch on?
In college, I put just like a little drizzle over my pasta with the red sauce and
Dude.
On
Alfredo.
pasta.
Yeah, get some garlic bread in there.
Yes.
Mac and cheese or Alfredo?
Alfredo.
All day.
Yeah.
See?
Boy, yeah. You're
See? See? He knows what he's talking about.
You do. You
See?
do. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No,
No.
I did have a hot dog at Costco the other day. Talk about a good lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Eat that
Oh,
hot
yeah.
dog for cheap.
We
Yeah,
were just
that.
at spring training last week.
Okay.
And the hot dogs, I almost don't want to say this out loud. The hot dogs, God forgive me, were better at Costco than they are at spring training.
Oh, boy.
I know. It's
boy.
crazy.
Oh boy.
Good to see you, Cap.
Thank you.
Be healthy. Enjoy your wins over Cincinnati, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon.
Appreciate it, guys.
And
Thanks
by the
for
way,
having me.
congratulations on your
Yeah.
your hockey teaching
Yeah,
stuff.
thank you,
Plug
thank you.
yourself. How can
Yeah.
people find you?
Yeah, I have on Instagram. It's Mac Development Hockey. The website to the rink is in there. You can sign up for camps and all
Nice.
your summer skates there. So they don't come around until like June, but
Yeah.
depending on when I get back, we can.
Hopefully the season's very long.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you're playing way into
Yeah,
June.
we got playoffs coming, so
Yeah.
it'll be a little bit.
By the way, your coach guaranteed the playoffs, I heard.
There we go. Yeah,
So-
we'll get in there.
No
Don't worry
pressure.
about it.
You will. Absolutely. Good to see you, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
There you go. Connor McDonald, the captain of the Utah Grizzlies.